Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is race number 2 here in Season 6 of the NOSSCAR X2 Series. And the first lap we will be doing at caution speed, celebrating the life and the memory of Billy Milner's grandmother. She passed away recently, and our thoughts and prayers are with the Milner family. We're racing with heavy hearts here at Phoenix International Raceway. As you can see, Twitch Whiskers in the 48 car is on the pole. Phoenix International Raceway. Larson Rocks in the 31 car. On the outside of row 1, Timac in the 24, three-time NOSSCAR X2 Series champion on the inside of row 2. Just Ken in the 78 car, former Short Track Series champion on the outside of row 2. That is Kansas Kids in the 15 car. 2 wins in the Sportsman Series, looking real strong over there. Snow Wolf Sniper in the 66. Green flag is in the air here at Phoenix International Raceway. This is the NOSSCAR X2 Series. It is one of 2 short tracks, or excuse me rather, it is one of 3 B-Division NOSSCAR leagues hosted here on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. And problems for Kansas Kids early in the event there. 15 car went up and made hard contact with the outside wall. And now that's Ken in 4th, right behind Timac. We're really not too sure who's driving the pace car here at Phoenix International Raceway. But whoever's in the pace car is having one heck of a run. They're inside the top 10 here early in the going. They're being followed closely by Dusty in the 14. Dusty now gets clear of the pace car. Snow Wolf Sniper in the 66 car is up to 5th and having a good run here early in the going. He is a part-time driver here in NOSSCAR. There are 3 NOSSCAR A Division leagues, 3 NOSSCAR B Division leagues, and 3 NOSSCAR C Division leagues. All 3 of the A Division leagues are hosted on NASCAR Heat 2 on the PlayStation 4 console. However, all 3 of the B Division leagues and all 3 C Division leagues, so all 6 of them in total, are hosted here on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. The NASCAR 15 video game is only $9.99 on the PlayStation 3 store, so it's very easy to get yourself signed up for the B and the C divisions here in the world of NOSSCAR. Head over to NOSSCAR.com for more information on how to get yourself signed up to become an official driver. Now, we had some connection problems in the Daytona race. That is why we are unable to bring it to you live here on YouTube. But it was Wood Dog in the number 3 car who took home the victory. Herbie finished in 2nd, career best finish for Herbie in the NOSSCAR X2 Series. Throbbing Vein 3rd, Larson Rocks 4th, Smokin' Joe 5th, Tyler Scott 6th, THR Hard Pickle 7th, Caleb Starr 8th, Kansas Kids 9th, Twitch Whiskers rounding out the top 10. 22 drivers entered the Daytona event, the season opener for the Season 6 NOSSCAR X2 Series. And the winner in the end was the Richard Childress driver of Wood Dog. In fact, the 2 Richard Childress racers, Larson Rocks and Wood Dog, dominated much of the race. But now we are here at Phoenix International Raceway. And that was Wood Dog over there, parked against the inside wall, and I'm not really too sure what's going on with the number 3. He's up against the inside wall with problems here. We're down to 14 cars actively driving around the racetrack right now. Tyler Scott in the 16 car and Wood Dog in the 3 have both experienced some sort of problem early in the going. Larson Rock's still trying to chase down the race leader. Can't quite do it. Timac in third in the 24. Just Ken in the 78 car. Runs in fourth. We're getting a report that Snowwolf Sniper in the 66 is no longer running in fifth. We believe he made contact with the outside wall and had some sort of an issue. And now Kansas Kids is not far from going one lap down to your race leader, Twitch Whiskers, in the number 48 car. She's having a career run here in the NOSSCAR X2 Series race at Phoenix International Raceway. The 14 drivers still running on the racetrack right now. All 14 are on the lead lap, but just as I say that, Kansas Kids in the 15 car elects to come down pit road to try to repair some of that damage that he suffered early in the race. Kansas Kids is on a roll in the Sportsman Series. He's now up to second in the standings and only 5 points behind the points leader, Dale Jr., who drives the 88 car in the Sportsman Series. Kansas Kids with 2 Sportsman Series victories this season, 2 pole awards as well. And he's led the 3rd most laps this season in the Sportsman Series. Larson Rocks goes underneath Twitch Whiskers. That's a battle for the race lead. Twitch Whiskers now in the 48 car, drives the 24 in the Sportsman Series. She now is currently in 6th place in the point standings in the Sportsman Series in the number 24 car. Looking very strong in that series. And now Caleb Starr in the 95 car has come down pit road. So he will now go one lap down as well. RJ Haywood in the 42 car is the next car to go one lap down here. In fact, I believe Ken might have already come down pit road. I'm really not too sure, because we can't really see the 78 car right now behind the 24. Either he has fallen back or he has decided to come down pit road and get service. Never mind, we just saw a glimpse of his car back there. Evidently his tires are just simply wearing out. A lot of these drivers screaming for new grip. This track is very hard on your tires, but you basically need to hold it down in the center or the low line in order to find any sort of speed at Phoenix International Raceway. But once those tires get worn, you start climbing the hill. And oh, RJ Haywood made contact with Twitch Whiskers there. And it did not look intentional. We stay green and we continue. Remember, in the NOSSCAR X2 Series, there are no cautions, no black flags, damage on full, no custom setups, 20% distance of real-life Cup Series events, and fuel use and tire wear ×3. We have many different leagues here in the community and the world of NOSSCAR, all with different sets of rules, unique point systems. For example, here in the NOSSCAR X2 Series, it is all about your 8 highest point showings from races that determine your total amount of points in the standings. It is a 24 race season, however, it literally is only all about your 8 highest point showings. There's Caleb Starr in the 95 car. Keep in mind, he's already made his green flag pit stop. Your front 4 have not made a pit stop yet. We know that. It's Larson Rocks, Twitch Whiskers, Timac 11, and Just Ken 03. That is your top 4. Now, we're really not too sure who is running 5th on back. Now, it appears Timac's going to let Caleb Starr go. He knows he's got fresher tires. In fact, the 24 sliding all over the place here. Phoenix International Raceway. This is race 2 of 24 here in the NOSSCAR X2 Series, Season 6. And the only reason why the Daytona 100 is not being broadcasted on YouTube for you is because there were connection issues, and these connection issues prevented us from recording the race and putting it on YouTube. Twitch Whiskers surrenders second place. She comes down pit road. Throbbing Vein in the 27 car on pit road as well. Actually, the 27 car for this race is being driven by Kenny the Punisher, and the number 5 car is being driven by Throbbing Vein. Throbbing Vein leaves pit road. There's Just Ken in the 78 car. Challenging Timac. We do believe it's for position. Timac now trying to work back around Caleb Starr. Thought better of it, actually, and he's going to go ahead and let the 78 get by as well. $14 cars left on the racetrack here, Phoenix International Raceway. 18 cars in total will receive points for this event. 16 made it to the feature race, and 14 are left on the racetrack. Larson Rock surrenders the race lead to come down pit road. And now your leader is the 78 car of Just Ken. Question becomes, when does the 24 or the 78 come down pit road? The 78 comes down pit road after getting a bonus point. Now Timac in the 24 will get his bonus point. There is Twitch Whiskers in the 48 car. Remember, she's made her green flag pit stop. Now she's coming flying back through the field with those 4 fresh tires. Larson Rocks leaves pit road. He's behind Timac in the 24, running in that number 31 car. And now Timac in the 24 comes down pit road. Green flag pit stop, scheduled pit stop. And it's pretty much, I think it's going to be one of 2 pit stops that these drivers are going to have to make here at Phoenix International Raceway. Drivers might have to stretch it a little bit on fuel to make the two pit stop strategy work. There goes Dusty in the 14 underneath Kansas Kids. I believe it's a battle for 9th and 10th. There's RJ Haywood in the 42. There goes Throbbing Vein in the 5, Snow Wolf Sniper in the 66. We're still not sure who's driving the pace car. Kenny the Punisher in the 27 went by. Caleb Starr in the 95. Larson Rocks in the 31 took the lead back. And now there goes Just Ken in the 78 car. Going to take second place here. Getting a report that Twitch Whiskers in the 48 car had some sort of trouble when she came out of pit road. So rather than battling for the race lead, she's actually trying to stay on the lead lap. She's trying to stay in front of Larson Rocks in the 31, who is your current race leader. Tough break for Twitch Whisker. She was running up there in second place, led some laps, and she looked very, very competitive here at Phoenix. Twitch Whiskers in the 24 car over in the Sportsman Series. She drives the 48 in the B Division leagues, and she drives the 24 car in the Sportsman Series league, which is one of the 3 C Division leagues. She finished in second out of 20 drivers in the Kansas race for the Sportsman Series. Very proud of her for that. That is her career best finish in any of the 3 C Division NASCAR leagues. Her career best finish in the B divisions of NASCAR is 3rd at Talladega in the NOSSCAR X2 Series. We're about halfway done the race, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching race 2 of 24 here in season 6 of the NOSSCAR X2 Series. It is the second most prestigious league that NOSSCAR hosts out of all 6 of the leagues on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. The only one that tops this league in terms of prestige and competition here on this video game is the NOSSCAR Milner Cup Series. Setups on 50% distance races and manual cautions. The reason why we don't have black flags or caution flags, yellow flags if you will, on for every single race, for every single league, is because when you have those flags on, it actually provides us with connection issues, and sometimes drivers end up disconnecting from the race lobby and end up lagging out of the race, and that's certainly not what we want here in the world of online racing. We want everybody to have a competitive chance to race and have some fun. So we also encourage drivers to hit the start button whenever they spin out in front of the entire pack of cars. When you hit the start button, your car goes transparent and ghost mode, and oh! It looked like Caleb Starr hit the wall, and Kenny the Punisher made contact with Caleb Starr, came down the track and hit Timac in the 24. And now Timac is running in second, trying to run down Larson Rocks for the lead. The question becomes, did that do a significant amount of damage or not? Kenny the Punisher in the 27 spun out over at the exit of turn 4, and we think he cut a tire down after making contact with Caleb Starr. So it went from bad to worse for the 27 team. Tough break. He's one heck of a driver here in the NOSSCAR X2 Series, Kenny the Punisher. He's got 3 career pole awards in this series, as well as a number of top 5 and top 10 finishes. Caleb Starr is actually still stuck against the wall over there in turn 4. He's trying to crank it and see if it'll get rolling again. These drivers are trying to avoid the 95 when they go into turn 1 there. He's up against the outside wall and the outside groove, and it's a good thing that's not the preferred line at this racetrack. And the track is too flat. It's not gonna push his car down the hill for him. And whoa, connection issue there for RJ Haywood. And there's Caleb Starr. He's now got it pointed in the right direction, and it looks like Haywood spun out there in turn 1. Throbbing Bane in the 5 car, and whoever's driving the pace car, they both give way for the 24. About 28 laps, or 26 laps roughly, to go here at Phoenix International Raceway. This is race 2 of 24 here in season 6 of the NOSSCAR X2 Series. And as long as there are no connection issues, all of our races will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. So go ahead and subscribe to the NOSSCAR Series Racing YouTube channel in order to catch all the full races. We already have over 75 full race videos uploaded to the channel, so feel free to poke around through the previous full race videos we have posted. 15 more subscribers and we have ourselves a custom URL for the YouTube channel. There's Kenny the Punisher in the 27, trying to recover from his early incident there. He's now got 4 fresh tires because he decided to go down pit road. Remember, he blew a tire over there in turn 1. And he's right behind Kansas Kids in the 15 car. Kansas having a bit of a rough run here early in the going at Phoenix. Had that early problem, but he's now rebounded. He's inside the top 10, running in 10th position currently. The 3 former NOSSCAR X2 Series race winners from Phoenix that are in the field today are Timac in the 24, Tyler Scott in the 16 car, and Just Ken 03 in the 78. Those are your 3 former race winners that are in today's race. The only former race winner not in today's race is Jay Taylor. Used to drive the number 88 car. Well, we can tell you that Larson Rocks in the 31 car has a massive lead over Timac in the 24. Larson Rocks doesn't even come into frame here. Now we got some cars on pit road getting service for the second time in this race. I believe the 14 car of Dusty was one of them. He was on pit road that last time by. That's Dexter in the 11 car. Just in front of Timac in the 24. We haven't really spoken too much about Dexter this race. He's inside the top 10. He's currently running in 7th. We believe he's actually the first car 1 lap down at this very moment. It's hard to tell. Larson Rocks is putting on a racing clinic here today, folks. He's led the most laps so far in the event. Larson Rocks is looking for his 4th career NOSSCAR X2 Series victory. Larson Rocks has victories in 3 different NOSSCAR leagues. 2 from the B division and 1 from the C division. Make that 4 leagues, rather. And 2 from the B division and 2 from the C division. Larson Rocks in the 31 car has victories in the Milner Cup Series, the X2 Series, the Short Track Series, and the Draft Series. And I'm sure he'd have a win in the Sportsman Series by now if he was eligible. And Timac comes down pit road. We know that Larson Rocks has already made his pit stop. We got a report that Larson Rocks made his pit stop about 4 or 5 laps ago. Timac was really stretching it on the fuel here. And now he's going to come down pit road for service, and let's see what he does. We're very close to the end of this event. So I'm not going to be too surprised if he considers some sort of strategy maneuver. And he does. It's going to be 2 tires and a splash of fuel for the 24 bunch. But he still does not beat the 31 off pit road. There goes the 31 of Larson Rocks, just in front of Twitch Whiskers in the 48 and Kansas Kids in the 15. Now the question becomes, does Timac have enough laps left in the event to perhaps run down Larson Rocks for the win? Like I said, if he can't, it's going to be the 4th career victory here for Larson Rocks in the NOSSCAR X2 Series. And I guess if you're a fan of NOSSCAR, you're probably perhaps pulling for Larson Rocks in this case, because Timac has 23 victories here in the X2 Series, 3 championships. I think the fans at this point would love to see Larson Rocks lay down a couple of hot laps here and keep his car in the race lead until the very end. Twitch Whiskers makes a move on RJ Haywood. Might have been a little bit of contact between the two. Looked like Timac brushed the wall coming out of turn 4. The leaders are working their way through lap traffic. Larson Rock's got around Snow Wolf Sniper in the 66. Now Timac going to try to get around Sniper. And he's going to do so. In fact, Sniper let Timac and Twitch Whiskers both get around. Timac on the inside of Twitch, heading into turn 1. They are teammates. In fact, Twitch Whiskers drives the 24 car in the Sportsman Series, as I mentioned earlier. Currently sits 6th in the standings out of 25 drivers. Looked like Haywood went up the track and hit the wall there. I'm not sure if there was contact between he and Twitch or not, but Haywood's now going to come to pit road in the 42. Hasn't really been the race that he was hoping for here at Phoenix International Raceway. However, it is a very long season, and it's a very unique point system. Remember, it is your 8 highest point showings that determine your total amount of points in the standings. So therefore, Kenny the Punisher. Then the 27 car was stuck against the outside wall in turns 3 and 4. He's going to get it back going now. He's got it straight again. He's now on the apron on the inside of the track. I'm just going to finish up quickly what I said. Therefore, guys, with this unique points format, the most points a driver can achieve in one season is 208. There are 24 races in total in this season, but it's only all about your 8 highest point showings. The more races you attend, the better odds of you getting 8 very amazing finishes are. But it literally comes down to your 8 highest point showings. It's a unique format. It keeps all the drivers very close together. Everyone's a contender for the championship all season long. And if you cannot attend a few races in the season, you still have a shot for the championship. Life comes first. For more information on all 3 A Division Leagues, 3 B Division Leagues, and 3 C Division Leagues here in the world of NOSSCAR, head over to NOSSCAR.com. The schedules page shows you when we race. The drivers page shows you who races. The A Division, B Division, and C Division pages show you all the information you need to know about all 9 of our leagues in total. All races are uploaded to YouTube, and all the full race results are posted to our Facebook page and Instagram profile. Search NOSSCAR Series Racing on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Give us a thumbs up, a like, a follow, a subscribe. We'll do the same right back. Now I believe we are coming around to the white flag here at Phoenix International Raceway. White flag is in the air for Larson Rocks in the number 31 car. He rounds turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Larson Rocks in the number 31 car for Richard Childress Racing wins here at Phoenix International Raceway. A 4-time race winner now in the NOSSCAR X2 Series. Congratulations to Larson Rocks, real name Jordan. Timac finishes in 2nd, Just Cannon 3rd, Dexter 4th, Caleb Starr 5th, Kenny the Punisher 6th, Snow Wolf Sniper 7th, Kansas Kids 8th, Twitch Whiskers 9th, and Throbbing Vein rounds out the top 10. RJ Haywood 11th, THR Hard Pickle 12th, Smokin' Joe 13th, Dusty 14th, Wood Dog 15th, Tyler Scott in 16th, Syvad in 17th, and Juicy J in 18th. We'll catch you at Kansas, guys. Thanks very much for joining us. This has been NOSSCAR X2 Series action from Phoenix International Raceway. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all of our full races. We'll see you next time.